I took most of my design from the Palestinian dresses. This is cypress tree, and this is the star of Bethlehem here. And this is the feathers here. All those design is from our dresses. In this way, we keep our culture alive. Welcome to the Palestinian Heritage Center in Bethlehem. My name is Maha Saca. I am the director this center since 1991 to preserve and to promote our culture and heritage. Please come in. Welcome. I took the award. Yes.
She took the Palestine Accomplishment Award 2 days ago from the president for all the work she's done for embroidery.
Oh, wow.
This is a huge award.
When did you start your shop? When did you open it?
1991.
1991. Was it difficult?
It's not difficult because I have all the support from the family. And the support of the meaning of my work. And
actually, she was unique because she was the first one to start such an idea. No one really cared about, heritage was part of their lives, but my mom was on a mission to actually preserve it.
Yeah, I'm happy that the new generation and everybody saw me, they told me that when I am young, I know the embroidery from Maha Saca. Yeah, and this is make me happy. They think that I am the first one. I am working very hard to make the story of our dresses and to make the dress for the bride and make the design. And I am happy that if there is thousands people do the same in Palestine, I will be very happy because it's not enough one, it will die. I am very happy to do this for Palestine. I found myself in this work.
How do you feel about Israeli designers appropriating Tatreez? How does that make you feel as a Palestinian?
I feel that they are stolen something, they don't have it. 100%. Now when we are now in the UNESCO, we can send certificate that this embroidery for us. And I told you that they stole most of our traditional things, food and music and dresses and jewelry. But in this way, we will follow. Now we are the dabke, the Palestinian dance. Now we work to do it, to put it in the UNESCO. And after this, the falafel, our food.
Why do you think that they try to steal?
Because the country, it means that you put culture on it. الوطن تراكم تراث وتراكم حضارة، والشعب اللي راكم حضارة عمرها آلاف السنين يحق له وبجدارة أن يقول هذا وطني. فالشعب الفلسطيني راكم حضارة من بناء ومعمار وشجر زيتون عمره 5000 سنة وأثواب ودبكة، وكل هذه الحضارة ركمها على هذا الأرض، فبحق له يقول هذا وطني. فهن لما جاءوا بوعد بلفور ولم يراكموا هذه الحضارة، وبما أنه الوطن تراكم حضارة فبدأوا يسرقوا العديد من تراثنا. They make exhibition حفريات عشرات السنين. They didn't found any stone for them, but because they have the power and they have the permission from Balfour who don't have this land, and to give it for people, they don't have this land. Here we can see different embroidery Every embroidery is belong to a village or town in Palestine. This is Hebron design, and this is Asdod and Gaza design. I have more than 30 women. They are working in the center, the embroidery, because this is the only work they can do it in their house between their children when they have time, and in this way they increase in their income. It's very important work for them. I have the old design, and then I imitated and I make copy of the old design to keep the culture alive. In this way we make link between the past and the future. Yes, very important.
Are these handmade or are these machines?
100% it's handmade. I am against the machine. The machine took the beauty of our culture and heritage.
Does the occupation, the Israeli occupation, affect how you get the materials from Syria?
It's very difficult to bring also the thread. One day they in the bridge they took the thread from me. I told them I can't pay, and she told me no. They confiscated from me because they thought and they think, and they are right, that I make new dresses and I teach embroidery.
And they don't want
us to do our culture. This is a big story here, and very important story. If I have pictures for six generations, from the wedding of my daughter, her dress, and until my great-great-grandmother with the same dress. And look here, this is the same dress here, and in the back here too. We have another picture, very nice picture for Bethlehem dress.
That's your great-grandmother?
Great-great-grandmother here. The funeral of my great-great-grandmother here. Yes.
Oh, it's the own picture. What year was this? 1903. Oh, wow.
Yes. And this is 18, this is my great-great-grandfather in 1886. I can show you the original picture there.
1886. Wow, your family was here in Bethlehem?
In Bethlehem. This is this wedding of my mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-great-grandmother. And how come they said this land without people for a people without land? I feel that everybody has do something for his country, and I do this work for my country. And I'm happy that my husband, he's the one is support me in everything. Yani, he give me this building, he give me the money, and he support the idea. This is the most important. He believe in this idea. And I attend more than 40 exhibitions all over the world.
Wow.
To speak. And you can see all these things. I am in Guinness record here with the biggest dress in the world, 400 square meter.
Wow.
Yes, here.
How long have you had this home?
Since more than 110 years. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
The family, yeah.
Family.
110 years.
Yes. For my this grandfather, great-grandfather. This is my father, and this is my great-grandfather. He owned this building, and I am living in this building now.
Do you hope to pass it down to your children? Do you hope to
Of course, I will give it for my daughter. And this is my family, my husband and my two children and my daughter. And here you can see very nice picture here too. This is the oldest picture, 1886, for my great-great-grandfather. And this is 1918, and this is the father of my grandmother, and this is my grandmother. Look her nice dress here. Yes. It's very important to show the Pope when he wear. I make this stole for the Pope with the key of return.
Wow.
And here when I'm speaking with him too.
So he came here to get it?
Not here, Bethlehem. But I go there. They asked me to make the stall. The authorities asked me to do this. And I'm happy that I spoke with him, and I told him this is the key of return.
And what did he say?
He said, I told him I give it for you to let the people live in peace, in justice, peace, because he always speak about justice, peace. Yeah, and here with Arafat too.
When you
he
gave the
entered,
Pope the key of return, what was his response?
impressed, yes, impressed and be very happy. And this man, they asked me many questions about it. And then the authorities come and take this key and make it as stamp. And under they write under that, I am the designer of the stamp of Palestine. And now it's our ambassador all over the world. Yani they sell that stamp with the key of return. I make this.
You made this entire thing.
I work 6 months behind the computer to join to make the real map of Palestine, like Jaffa, yani view of Jaffa. And I went to Gaza, to the airport. I feel this is the most important thing I did it, to keep it for generation. When I am start my work, I feel that the people, because we are under occupation generation after generation, they don't know exactly that every dress is different than the others. I think to make the map of Palestine, the historical Palestine, 1948, and I joined between the historical and archaeological and religious places on this map to show how completely different Ramallah dress or Bethlehem dress here, Jerusalem dress, Gaza dress, and Safad and Akka and Jaffa. I give it for all the municipalities and all the institute, give it to them to print it by free, just to let all the new generation to know more about Palestine and about their dresses. For 2 years, we are working very hard to enter the UNESCO by those embroidery and those dresses. The Ministry of Culture, they work very, very hard, and they make interview with more than 1,000 women. They are still working in embroidery. That's why more than 194 countries in the world, they vote for Palestine in the UNESCO, that this embroidery is just belong to Palestinian. As I tell you that Jericho dress is more than 10,000 years. We found the same graves, this design on archaeological places. All our dresses is geometric here, especially the Canaanite start with 8 heads. Yeah, and this Canaanite start, we can find it in most of our dresses. The dress speak a story about us in every village and town in Palestine. That's why in 15 of December 21, we are in the UNESCO. Not just alive, we keep it from stolen also. Because anybody want to take this design, they must take a permission from the Palestinian authorities. It's very important for us. We increase money and we increase that this embroidery, we don't let anybody steal our dresses. I think that dress is the most important part of our culture and heritage, because you can find any piece of household items, agriculture pieces in every village and town. And I am happy that I am part of those thousands of women who work on this file and give it for the UNESCO. It means our dress is now in safe way, and I am very happy for this, and I feel I do something for my country, Palestine. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's amazing.